Introducing first, from Hamilton, Ontario, weighing in at 210 pounds, questionable, the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler! And his opponent, Mr. Excitement, the Neon Warrior, fresh from the dance floor, 235 pounds, this is the Hot Stepper, Macrae Martin! We ready?
Well, here we go. We're getting things continued on here for Broadhead to the Bone. And we've got one of those first-time matchups taking place here between the Hot Stepper, Macrae Martin, and the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler. Great to see the Golden Gun make his return from injury, albeit not gratiating himself too well with this Remix faithful.
Absolutely. Mark Wheeler, one half of Locked and Loaded. Of course, in the main event tonight, we're going to see Clutch Jesse V, his partner, take on the Mike Skyros. That's going to be a real banger. But Macrae Martin looking better than ever in his new tights. He's got a strong entrance. And kudos to Mr. Pretty Ricky Wilde, who won the microphone for the rest of the night. And he's already showing his great microphone abilities, as we've seen to start this one off.
Had to take a bit of a breather after that epic opening match for Remix Wrestling. And now we're seeing here this crowd is all into the Hot Stepper, fresh from the dance floor, and we know he's very well traveled at this point, going to multiple countries, and has been obviously a standout with one half of Fresh Air with Junior Benito. But you look at Mark Wheeler as well, a guy who, yes, coming back from injury, but before then was one of the top tag teams in Locked and Loaded, as you mentioned, and a guy that we know he's going to give his all here in this matchup.
Well, as you say, Mark Wheeler has nothing but a very bright future ahead of him. That's made appearances on Ring of Honor repeatedly. We're going to see a lot more of him at the highest levels of pro wrestling. And like you say, on the other side of things, one half of Fresh Air, Macrae Martin, he's equally just making a name for himself everywhere he goes, whether it's in the UK, all over England, Ireland, throughout the USA. Macrae Martin's a name that's on everybody's list right now, and that's for a good reason.
Well, right now, both of these men trying to show off a little bit, and now Wheeler trying to get in with a shoulder tackle, but taking all of that is the Hot Stepper, and just going back and forth here between these two. Well, feeling the vibrations off of that, and now going back to the ropes is Wheeler.
Macrae Martin, 20-year veteran when it comes to dance. He's been trained, spent a lot of time on the dance floor. We're dancing in all kinds of different places. He's a professional dancer. He's incredibly well trained, and as a wrestler, there's nothing bad to say about this guy. Everywhere he goes, he's just making a name for himself. He's a master of movement, and you can see as it plays out through this match just why.
Look at this rotation here, and able to take him down is the Hot Stepper, and a big shoulder tackle launching the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler, off of his feet.
Absolute power. Macrae Martin really has been just putting on a lot of size and adding power to his game. He's really grown as a competitor over these last couple of years.
And it's got Mark Wheeler all thrown off, trying to put the boot to his face, and now look at that core strength here from the Hot Stepper, and
unbelievable balance. That's really knowing your surroundings, a testament to how much time this guy has spent in the ring. He's just so good.
Able to duck over. Oh, beautiful. And we love seeing the hot stepper do his thing, and there's a nice little splash there. Here's the cover, able to put him down the shoulders, but Wheeler able to kick out of that one, and that's what you mentioned there, Butterfly, the movement, his fluidity, all coming from the dance floor and being applied for in this wrestling ring.
He's so creative, and you can really see that background in dance really playing an effort right here, because he's a guy that can add so many extra steps, make it look seamless. He's nothing but smooth. If there's one word that I had to describe Macrae Martin, it's smooth.
A little bit of some ravishing punches there. Wheeler finally feeling all of that one, get tumbling down out of that. And now the hot stepper still firmly in control. And now, what's the hot stepper thinking here? Maybe looking for a moonsault. Able to get out of his Wheeler, and now once again that core strike. Oh, Wheeler able to catch him, brings him down and face first into the mat.
You see his face just drive right into the mat. He might have broke his nose off of that.
Oh, and now Wheeler. Well, I was just gonna say Wheeler now back in control here and has had enough of the fun and games. And again, we know what Mark Wheeler can bring in the ring, and he's finally getting his groove back here and running the ropes here. Oh, and just taking him down with that boot, and that was just more of a statement made on that one.
Yeah, it was not. We don't like to see that in wrestling. There was nothing good about a kick like that. Absolutely vile behavior from Mark Wheeler.
Mark Wheeler, very well traveled, has wrestled for numerous promotions, as you mentioned. Also wrestling in Ring of Honor, so has the hot stepper Macrae Martin. And there's a drop kick. The air that he got on that. And that's got hot stepper Macrae Martin out of sorts on this mat.
He can jump higher than he stands. He's such an incredible athlete. Both these men just masters of the game. They've both been around for a few years. Wheeler has a slight advantage in experience here, but Macrae Martin has been making up for a lot of time. He's certainly gone the distance, very well traveled, takes a lot of notes from everyone. He's faced all kinds of the greatest names in Canadian and American professional wrestling.
Oh, right now Mark Wheeler just giving the back rake over to the hot stepper, and again, he's not afraid to get a little dirty to try and get what he wants. And right now getting in the face of the hot stepper. There's a shove though from the hot stepper. He's not going to take that without fighting back.
Trying to fight back to his feet, as you say. Wheeler's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. That was years of oh my.
Snot rocket there from Mark Wheeler.
Disgusting. It shows you what kind of a man Mark Wheeler really is.
Wheeler able to get out of that. He's got hot stepper in the corner, rolls through. And now hot stepper's got Wheeler over the top rope. Oh, and a big boot right across the face. Coming across, a beautiful move there from the Golden Cut. Trying to take advantage of that with the inside leg. And hot stepper able to kick out of that one.
The heart of Macrae Martin just trying to stay alive in this, whereas against all the adversity and all the odds, Mark Wheeler's just pushing all the life out of Macrae Martin, trying to finish this one if he can. He's come a long way here from Hamilton.
And now Wheeler to the outside, a smack to the face of hot stepper, and he's just got his eyes set on the hot stepper, trying to continue to his momentum here and just striking him in the back of the head with that elbow.
Macrae's in a daze right now. He's trying to fight him off, but the pressure's on right now, and Wheeler's trying to finish this.
Mongolian chop right to the neck of hot stepper, but hot stepper, he's firing up a little bit. Smack across the face right back.
Hot stepper, if anybody can do it, Macrae Martin can do it, but he's got to turn this around. He's got to start putting the pressure the other way. No, not the fingers. Oh, my. Oh, right in the hand. You take away the hand, there's not a whole lot he's going to be able to do with that.
The awkward angle as well that he stomped on that hand.
Yeah.
continuing to wear down the hot stepper here and trying to dictate his own pace, and so far working very well, not letting the hot stepper get his offense in.
Mark Wheeler certainly trying to showcase that he's the star of this one. Macrae, I wouldn't put it away from Macrae Martin just yet, though. We've seen him come back. He was in an impressive three-way last remix show. Macrae Martin's he holds a lot of gold at promotions all over the place, and there's a reason for that.
And now going mano-a-mano is both these competitors, and now hot stepper with a couple of strikes of his own. Oh, and able to catch him with the hair and throw him down. And again, it's that dirty tactic there from Mark Wheeler.
And these tactics seem to be working. Macrae Martin trying to play like a
springboard into a moonsault, but hot stepper able to get out of it. And now the hot stepper with a shotgun dropkick, and he launches Wheeler down off his feet.
He nearly kicked Wheeler right out of the ring right there.
Now both men are down, but hot stepper trying to urge and will this crowd on as he tries to get himself back onto his feet. Get some of that momentum back.
Which one wants it more right now? Macrae looks like he's on his feet first. Wheeler, though, in the... Oh!
Big back elbow there from the hot stepper. Using each corner of the rope, and now big kick to the face. Gets him up.
The big fall-away slam.
Oh! Able to launch him across the ring with that fall-away slam.
Macrae Martin just so strong, so powerful. What's he thinking?
Maybe looking to go back to that top rope.
Oh my God, that's a high place for a guy that size. He's a huge man.
Able to get out of it is Wheeler, trying to pop him up, and able to get him down. Spine buster, and let's do it. And oh, Wheeler just able to kick out of that one. That was a 2.99 if there ever was one.
Wow, he just had the wherewithal to keep this one alive. Mark Wheeler, like no one else, he's certainly a tough guy. One of the toughest competitors in the business. As you say, he's been away with an injury for a long time, but we don't see any sign of that. He looks just as strong as ever.
Certainly no rush, but right now trying to get him up in the electric chair, and they'll roll through, and hot stepper able to get out, and there's a smack to the face. Wheeler got the momentum back on his side, ducking out of the way, tries to go in, able to avoid that strike. Wheeler coming back in, using the springboard. Oh, but able to catch him, though, is hot stepper. Look at that strength. Able to get him up. He's got him cradled here, looking to try and get something. Spinning around. Oh, and a pinfall here. Will this do it? And, oh, able to get out of that.
Unbelievable counter by Mark Wheeler right there. Somehow turned that into something of a crucifix pin.
Yeah, I was just going to say almost a crucifix. And now Wheeler just going right after hot stepper, and now he's got him back up on his feet. And what do you think he's got in mind here?
Well, this looks like this could be it. He wants to put this one away.
Hot stepper able to counter. He's got the foot up trying to prevent.
Oh!
Falcon arrow from the hot stepper.
Could this be it?
Trying to get this one, and Wheeler able to kick out of that one.
Macrae Martin digging into his tool bag to try to find anything he could to put this one over. Just not enough so far. The Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler's just a dangerous, dangerous man.
Going to the ropes, looking for that spider kick, but blocks it. Wheeler able to block it, trying to take advantage of that, and hot stepper able to kick out.
The heart of Macrae Martin is the only thing that's keeping him alive in this one. Mark Wheeler wondering what he has to do to put this one away.
Now Wheeler getting up to the second rope.
He's got to keep his focus on his competitor here.
Oh, he was just jaw-jacking with the crowd too much, and it gave time for hot stepper to recover. And now what's this?
Oh no, he's got him in the fireman's carry.
Tries to get him up, able to get out of it as Wheeler. Throwing him into the corner once again. Redirects, gets him up, and the sliced bread. Able to get him down as Wheeler. Looking again to try and finish things off, and the hot stepper able to kick out.
Unbelievable. Mark Wheeler getting frustrated with the referee, Brian Renda, wondering where that count came from, but it looks fair to us from where we're sitting. You got to wonder if you're either one of those competitors, though. Time moves a lot slower when you're in the ring.
And now Wheeler setting up his man to the corner.
He's certainly charging up for this next one. This could be it.
He's got a big smile on his face. He thinks this is it. If he lands this, trying to get it up. Oh, counter though from Macrae. Flips it through and able to get him. And now thrown into the ropes. Oh, here comes the spider kick. Able to duck underneath. Spider kick again, and this time able to land it as the hot stepper. Will this do it? Oh, and able to kick out.
He nearly took his head off with that spider kick.
We've seen the spider kick finish many, but this time Mark Wheeler's still able to get through.
Pinpoint accuracy by the hot stepper. He knows exactly where to put his feet at all times, whether they're on the ground or it's in the air.
And now hot stepper trying to get Wheeler back up on his feet, but Wheeler is just down right now.
He's got to be dazed from that one. Nearly spun his head around his shoulders.
Man, just having a tough time is the hot stepper. And is now finally Wheeler able to get back on his feet. Oh, inside cradle, trying to take advantage. Oh, able to reverse it back.
We got a counter after counter there. Could have went either way.
And now a smack there from Wheeler.
Oh, a little slap fest.
Now just going, striking back and forth. Neither man wants to go down. They are giving it their all here. Expect nothing less here at Broadhead to the Bone Remix Wrestling. And a kick to the midsection there from the Golden Gun, but able to catch him is hot stepper.
Macrae Martin doing what he has to do. He's reaching in deep for this one.
Oh! Able to get after Wheeler. It looked like Wheeler was trying to get another snot rocket in there.
Looked like he smacked his nose right off his face.
Ducks underneath and wow!
The Matrix punch.
Able to get all of it onto the Wheeler, and now Wheeler's on the outside.
Wheeler's, oh no. What's Macrae thinking here? He's going long and hard.
Suicide dive, able to get him.
Little tope suicida from the hot stepper.
He's feeling the energy from this crowd, and now Wheeler gets thrown back into the rope.
Crowd's revved up. Macrae looks like he's going high. Oh no, Wheeler just took his elbow pad off.
Oh, what's he thinking here? The elbow pad is off. Oh, a super kick! A super kick there from Wheeler, and he realized he's got him, and now he's set up on the second rope here. He's got his eyes set on the hot stepper, looking to drop the elbow, that unprotected elbow. Will this do it? Oh, and able to kick out as a hot stepper, despite the unprotected elbow onto the chest of hot stepper. Macrae Martin is able to kick out.
Wheeler clearly frustrated, voicing concern with the referee on that one. He thought he had that for sure. Locked, loaded in, coming in high from the sky, elbow to the chest. That'll push the air out of your lungs. That could crush your ribs. Mark Wheeler's a dangerous man. God knows what he's going to resort to in order to get this job done.
Oh my goodness. We've got a door almost taking down our set here.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is 1 minute left in the contest.
He's got 1 minute left to try and get something going here. He's got to get that door set up.
Winding down real fast in this one.
Looking for that one shot, one kill. Big boot to the face of the hot stepper.
That is one incredible door. Of course, the artist, the famous, the one and the only Tim Titus.
The doorman of indie wrestling here in Canada, and looking at this door, trying to get it set up. And he's just posing in front of it.
Mark Wheeler, I didn't know he appreciated fine art so well. It's like he's looking at the Mona Lisa.
Now starting in the ring. Hot stepper throwing him into the chair. just gets taken down.
Unbelievable, the carnage, the damage. Orleans has never looked better.
Oh, the bell is run, and we've reached the time limit draw.
Time limit draw?
Oh my goodness, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to time constraints, this match has been ruled a draw.
My goodness, a time limit draw here. And Mark Wheeler was just taking too much time setting up that door. And I mean, both these men were giving it their all, but neither man comes out the victor here.
They pulled out every trick in the book. Mark Wheeler went low, he went dirty. He did. Now the fans certainly turning on Brian Renda. That slow count is becoming an issue right now with this hot crowd. Macrae Martin can't believe it.
Oh, he had this one won. If he had just a little bit more time, he would have gone the pinfall over Mark Wheeler. Man, that 20-minute time limit draw, we heard it at the start, and we heard that call. And
is this a show of sportsmanship?
I don't think this is over here. Butterfly, I think we got many more matches to come because both these men give it their all. And the disrespect.
Mark Wheeler, just like he started this one, going low.
All right, the hot stepper's got the door.
What's he gonna do with that door?
Oh no! Oh! That door exploded!
Macrae Martin trying to make a statement.
Message sent from the hot stepper against Mark Wheeler, and a time limit draw. And still, man, what a match that was. Unfortunately, we didn't get a victor, but man, I would have to imagine we got more out of this.
You gotta believe that's not the last.
What do you guys think? Do you like Mark Wheeler?